The 22-month-old child pulled from a pool in West Carrollton last week has died. Riley Jacobs was taken off life support and died about 2 o'clock this morning. Police are now trying to determine if her drowning was an accident or something much worse. Megan O'Rourke has been digging deeper into this case, joins us live with what she's learned. Megan?
I just met with West Carrollton police, who tell me they plan to take this case to prosecutors later this week. They say it's likely charges will be filed, but the victim's family says that's not enough. They feel like Riley's death could and should have been prevented.
That kid was born innocent and died innocent, and she's never going to have an opportunity to live her life.
Derek Jacobs is grieving his baby sister, 22-month-old Riley, who he says was as sweet as she looks in these family photos.
Was always joyful and happy, and she wouldn't get into much. We always left talking about how good of a kid that she was.
Those memories are all that Derek and his family have left. Early this morning, Riley was taken off life support 5 days after a swimming pool accident at a West Carrollton condo complex. Investigators tell me Riley was with her mom when she somehow ended up in the water. Is this just an accident?
Well, that's what we're trying to determine. We don't want to jump the gun and say that there was anything deliberate here or that there was anything knowingly committed. So we're trying to look at all different aspects, try to find out what actually happened, and then present those facts to the prosecutor.
Chief Deputy Doug Woodard did say his department has a long history with Riley's mother, including various drug charges for which she was convicted and sentenced to prison. I dug deeper and found this call for help from June 21st. The report states that officers were called to Wilson Community Pool after pool staff reported Riley's mother was, quote, possibly intoxicated or on narcotics, has 2 children with her, but she keeps leaving them on their own.
It is very similar to the other situation.
Woodard says no charges were filed in the June incident, but tells me last week after the accident, his officers executed a search warrant and collected blood samples from Riley's mom. Investigators are still waiting on the results, but Riley's family is certain they already know the answer.
It's not any more of an accident than a drunk driver killing an innocent person going the opposite way. As much as I hate to see anybody suffer, because I know a mother loves her child, and she's going to be stuck with that the rest of her life too. There needs to be some type of justice.
Now, I also checked with Montgomery County Children's Services, who tell me they do have an active investigation into this family. It's important to point out this mother has not been charged with a crime, and that's why we're not identifying her. Police hope to take the case to prosecutors later this week, and of course, we'll stay on top of the story. Reporting live, Megan O'Rourke, 2 News, working for you.